Coën, a witcher from the north, the rich lands of Povis, who one year came to the wolf-witcher keep of Kaer Morhen to winter. Even for a witcher, he had unusually pale, yellow-green irises, and the whites of his eyes were riddled with red threads, indicating a difficult and troublesome process during his mutation. The young witcher was only about the same age as Lambert, but he'd no doubt had a youth fraught with disaster as all witchers had. Be that as it may, it did not seem to have destroyed his spark just yet. Coën was around as well when Ciri made it to the keep with Geralt, and she and Coën got along very well. They'd play games together, where the witcher would often let little Ciri win, perhaps also because when he did win, she'd accuse him of cheating. He'd also train her, of course, just like everyone else, but he was a great deal less ruthless, and he complimented her far more often than Lambert ever did. "Once more, Ciri, we'll go through it slowly, so that you can master each move. Now, I'm attacking you with a tierce, taking the position as if to thrust... Why are you retreating?"
"Because I know it's a feint. You can move into a wide sinistra, or strike with an upper quart, and I'll retreat, and parry with a counter feint."
"Is that so? And if I do this?"
"Ow! You were supposed to be slow! What did I do wrong, Coën?"
"Nothing. I'm just taller and stronger than you are."
"That's not fair!"
"There's no such thing as a fair fight." Most importantly of all, though, was his laugh. Triss noticed quickly that he liked to laugh out loud, something she'd never heard any other witcher do before. Yes, Coën was a jolly lad, good-natured and well-liked. As such, it was certainly upsetting to hear that Ciri prophesied his death to be quite soon. While at Kaer Morhen, she had a vision of not just Geralt's death, but Coën's as well. She told that teeth would be the undoing of both the witchers. In Geralt's case, 3, and in Coën's case, 2. And quite right she was. One night, when Triss held an embittered speech about the state of the world and how witchers seemed to care so little about its problems, Coën was listening. She shouted that they could save far more lives if only they'd fought in wars instead of trying to pick up the pieces afterwards when monsters started attacking villages ravaged by war. None of the witchers seemed to really take this to heart. None but Coën, and he did not intend to sit around and let it be. When war came around once more, Coën resolved to save more lives indeed. He signed up as a volunteer to fight against Nilfgaard. He did so bravely, but during the Battle of Brenna, he was felled all the same by a 2-pronged gazarm, 2 teeth. His comrades had tried to save him still by dragging him from the battle all the way to a medic's tent, but it was to no avail. While he'd still been alive up to the moment they'd laid him on the table, he died not a moment after. His comrades spoke highly of him, a master with a sword, a witcher, but a decent bloke otherwise, as one noted. I'd like to think that he at least had made a difference, and indeed saved the lives he'd hoped to protect.
I'm sure you're not surprised, but we're not doing skits at the end cards today either. I am so sorry. My Patreons are getting titles today. I hope you appreciate those too. Walguy the Illustrious, Robertson the Enlightened, Lochmoin the Fierce, MJ Coolsta the Impressive, Septic the Cattist, Mike Zweers the Unrelenting, Adrian Packle the Impeccable, Ray the Fortuitous, Freeman the Wise,